Hey YouTubers, welcome back to another episode of Kerbal Space Program. It's a lot to do today, so lots of docking and everything. So pretty cool. I've just watched Tim Peake, one of the UK's astronauts, just launched from Kazakhstan 11:03 this morning, and he's going up to the International Space Station. He's just done his 9-minute flight to orbit, and he's basically going up to 220 kilometers, and then basically he's actually in quite a good position because they launched on time, and that means it's only going to actually take him 6 hours to dock with the ISS, which is currently 400 kilometers above the Earth. So he's doing pretty good. Anyway, I've got lots of docking maneuvers to do myself, so let's carry on. Well, there's quite a lot going on, so I've just done a little sort of checkup, and basically, so you've got Explorer 1 hour in 1 day 55 minutes. We got Orbital Double Lander here. He's going to be in 3 hours 4 minutes. We got 1M doing his maneuver in 1 day 52 minutes. And we got the Mun Express in 5 hours 28 minutes. And sort of the station, Orbiter 1, he's coming in at 5 hours 40 minutes. So there's a lot happening around the 5 hour mark. But the first guy is going to be this guy in 3 hours. So let's control him and let's do his maneuver. Oh well, looks like we've already done a lot of the science around here. Oops. Yep. Oh well, let's carry on some maneuver. It's going to be an interesting rescue. He's right on the South Pole. Just want to get my orbit fairly circular. Obviously, yeah. It's going to be trying to get up with the other people. I think I'll probably end up, well, not saving as much fuel as I really wanted to, but there we go. Anyway, at least he's in orbit now, so let's get the solar panels facing the sun. Well, it's going to be very close indeed between these two guys. So he's 2 hours 20, and he's 2 hours 33, so Mun Express it is. Well, he's got a bit of a problem. He's actually not looking very good angle of approach at all. I might even try and make like some little maneuver up here to try and adjust this, because he's all over the place. Yeah, it's just 25 meters a second there. Looks like we're still on the plane and the Mun. So basically the aim is to have them all orbiting around, see where this sort of central point is, so try and all get onto his orbit there. It's should be intersecting both sort of points on the Mun there as that line goes through, so that'll be circular, and say this orbit here almost intersects there, so looks like he's slightly down actually. I'm sort of aiming for about 30 kilometer orbit, so hopefully that'll be alright. But anyway, he's got 2 hours and 5. What's this guy doing? Two hours and 19. So yeah, we'll do his maneuver first then. I'm glad I checked. Let's just focus on the Mun and see, well, his orbit's doing the same kind of thing. Gosh. Wow, that's definitely annoying. That looks about right to me. Bit hard to tell, but anyway, let's go and do his manoeuvre. Right, so he's on 2 hours 11, so I guess we'll swap back to the Mun Express here, because he's going to be first at 1 hour 58. So let's jump in and do his manoeuvre. Well, cross your fingers. Looks like I can't get an exact sort of manoeuvre for some reason. So anyway, we'll just have to do this one and hope for the best. Yeah, everyone's coming into their orbits. Gosh, it's fun, fun, fun. Looks like he's going to be doing his burn imminently as well. Estimated burn unknown. And I don't know if we've got enough fuel in this stage, so we'll be down to our next stage, I think, before the end of this burn. So I might burn a little bit earlier. So let's go for like 30 seconds or something. There we go, that looks pretty good to me. Right on 30 there. Let's pop his sort of manoeuvre in there for now. Don't think I'm going to do exactly that because we're going to want to all meet up, so, but I don't know, get it down pretty close, I think. So this guy looks like he's next. So this is my station module, and he's actually the most manoeuvrable out of all of them, really. I'm pretty impressed, but anyway. You're not going to be burning there. Well, he's only in a poodle engine, so he's going to need a bit more sort of time to do his burn, but it's going to be a bit more fuel efficient to compensate. So the other guy was about 20 seconds, so we'll probably go for about, I don't know, 35 seconds to see how that goes. Yep, that'll do for him. Yep, it is 1 hour and 1 hour and 12 minutes, so I don't know quite why that wasn't showing up, but anyway, it's definitely there. But, I think next guy is 1M basically. If I can see the thing, yeah, he's in 1 hour and 9 minutes. Okay, pretty close then. So we need to basically test our Sepratron. Altitude of 3,700, gosh. That's, I don't know what altitude we're at now. Okay, well that's handy then. We are coming down. Let's set manoeuvre and let's see if that'll tell us now. Okay, well I'm going to have to eyeball when 3,700 is then. But at least I haven't hit that yet. I don't know if this means we need to achieve an orbit of 37 to 38,000. That's another interesting one. But I guess we'll find out soon enough. Well, let's see if we can do this test then. Let me just save it here. Well, there's our test. Not quite what I had in mind. But anyway. Hopefully we'll stop spinning at some point. There goes his module. Oh no! We've lost our engines. Oh dear. Oh well. That was a bit of a mistake. Oh well, he's stuck in his orbit then. Well, after that little incident, I've just had to reload here, but basically it this separation here was on the wrong one. We've got these separators around the wrong way, so let's move that one down to here and the top one back up to the top, and we can even pop him on his own sort of separator, because obviously we don't want to fire the parachute at the same time. So minor issue there, but let's save that. But let's get around and do our slow down maneuver. It's in 4 minutes, so I don't know. I think I might. Obviously, we all want to sort of meet up. So what I do want to do is basically, I've just fired Orbiters 1, and he's up to 150 kilometers. So what I think we want to do is we just want to be a bit less than that, because obviously we want to go faster than him to catch him up. So I don't know. Let's go about, say, halfway or something. That looks about right. But obviously we want this guy to orbit fast to catch us up, and then we want, you know, these two to basically catch him up a little bit. So hopefully that'll be fine. Anyway, it's all happening, so let's get around and get him onto his burn. I think he's probably going to run out of fuel because he's hardly got any left, so let's jettison him and finish our burn on this. Oh, there we go. So hopefully we're in a pretty good orbit now. Yep. So, well, burnt a little bit extra, but shouldn't be too bad. So we're all going to be, I guess, targeting him. So looks like we are slightly off here, so he's going to have to do a burn here at the descending node. Let me focus on the mean to do that. That's going to be right about halfway through his orbit, which is, no, I don't want to select him. So yeah, so it looks like we need to come up quite a bit. There we go, that's 0 degrees. So he's going to be in 9 minutes. Let's see if we can switch to this guy now. His descending node's right. Actually, this is a really good place to burn, right near the highest point in your orbit. Always a good place to straighten out, really. So let's stick a maneuver there. Yeah, he's only a fraction out, I think. It's the other way. So he's going to be in 23 minutes. So let's pop back to the Mun Express. This is going to be a very small burn indeed, so just a few seconds really. There we go, he should be bang on, which he is. Good stuff. Obviously going to take a few orbits, I think, to catch up, so we'll see how we go with him. Now, what I would like to do is check our satellite, because obviously had to reload, unfortunately, due to that little accident. So he's not done his mission yet of testing the, wherever it is, testing his little rocket. And we need to get up to like 3,700, so looks like we actually needed a bit more altitude. But what I will do is if I If I set our waypoints that we rotate, obviously we want to get into that orbit there. In fact, I'm not actually sure. I think we might even be orbiting the wrong way. I can see like some flashing lines going around this way. If you look, there's one. So I think we might have to be, might have to go right out, flip around and come back again. That's a bit annoying. Well, let's see if we can get any docking alignment here. So what's his periapsis? 35 and 30. That's a bit annoying. So I actually want to push mine out a little bit. If I do it here, it'll even sort of kick us out around that way slightly too. So what we want to do at the periapsis is obviously slow our orbit down. So let's see if we can match these guys up. Wow, that looks pretty good. Getting an intersect. So that'll be the following orbit, I think. But, that'll take us to 0.7 of a kilometre, which looks pretty good to me. So we'll go for that and then do our slow down burn there, I guess. I want this RCS and go backwards a little bit. See if we can kick this back down again. 6, 4, 3, 1.5. That looks pretty awesome. So there we go, that'll do. So we'll set him a manoeuvre there to actually match the other guy's orbit. So we'll bring it right down. Hopefully when both of these two align, they'll be exact. So that looks close enough to me. And we'll be coming around to the sun as well. So it's a really good manoeuvre, I think, that one. Anyway, let's jump back to this guy. That's very close. But yeah, so if he does this, he can just stay on the same orbit. And we'll dock the other guy first. I don't know, they're all going to be pretty close to each other, which is pretty handy. But anyway, let's get on and make him do his manoeuvre. And once again, I have no idea how much of a burn we're going to have to do here, so I'm going to have to guess. This is going to be a bit mental. But, don't know, I estimate, well, in the 5 to 10 second range, so it's going to be a 1 second burn. Okay. How far away is he? Ooh. Has he got any RCS? I don't think so. Oh, he does. Okay. Cool. He's down to 0.6 as well. So he can do his manoeuvre there. Yep, it's going to get crowded very, very soon. In fact, I wonder if we can even see those guys. They're slightly in front of us over there somewhere. Ah, it's dark. What a shame. Oh well. Get on our little node here. How are we doing? 0.7 of a kilometre. That's pretty good. That was a very good burn. So these guys are just over here. Let's switch to him. 2 minutes to his manoeuvre. So let's warp up there. This is interesting. We're even getting a target indicator. So he's over there. There he is. Gosh, we are really super close. I wonder if I can actually switch to him. I can. Wow. Oh, actually, no, this is the other guy. Okay. Oh no, all three of them are in range. Wow. So I suppose the question is, who's going to dock with who? I think this guy's the most manoeuvrable. I think he's probably going to be the least manoeuvrable, the double lander. So, and this guy's pretty manoeuvrable as well. So I think we'll try and dock with the double lander basically. So he's let me just try and align onto him. Surprised we're not getting a distance, we must be very close. Try and align this point so our heading's heading straight towards him. I don't want to go too quickly towards him though. Okay, let's flip round to our tail. We're getting very near now. I'd probably estimate he's only 200 or 300 meters away. He should be over there. Oh, he's in the... Can't see him from the glare of the sun. Let's turn our lights back on and we'll switch to him. No, that's the other one. This guy. So there we go. You can see us down there. So if we set him as target, it's going to let me do that. Can I click on him yet? No, not just yet. That's really annoying. I can't quite click on anything to set him as target. But anyway, well, let's jump back. We're still sort of vaguely approaching him. Obviously we're going sort of 0.7 meters a second at the moment. So looks like we're perfectly lined up there. Of course we're lined up on the front one, but that's by the by. So what I probably want to do now is basically come to a halt. Let's slow down a bit. There we go. So there's our docking port over there. Let's set that as the target. Let's thrust forward a little bit with H. I think the moral of the story is have your RCS on the rear of the rocket at the same time, really. I mean, is it going to actually dock this time? Let's turn SAS off and let it just do its thing. I think it might do. It's trying to. You can do it. God, really wobbling around here. No. I think the other ship's slightly off alignment. Ah, there we go. Eventually, blimey. Gosh, well, that took some effort. Let's get all this fuel that I wanted ready. Okay, so they are slightly in front of us over there somewhere. So let's flip around and see if we can get towards him. I think we're actually going away from him at the moment. As you can see, our orbit's sort of dipping left a little bit here, so we'll correct that in a minute anyway. I could probably, if we're 3,000 away, we could probably accelerate a bit more towards him, really. So let's try that. There, we're 500 meters out. Still can't quite see him. But, what I will do is we'll flip to him and make him turn his lights on. Maybe that'll give us a better view. Yeah, there he is over there. Cool. Yeah, let's slow down to like 10 meters a second or something. Okay, we're at 100 meters, so let's see if I can nudge this guy over on top of him. We are going fairly slow already, so let's go quite far out. Now we want to land on the other side of him. I don't quite know which way that is. I think basically we want to push the node over that side there. But we're pretty much stationary now already. Let's just nudge it off to the side and see how that does. Yep, so want to come up a little bit, so let's nudge it up slightly. Let's just come to a halt here. I think this is close enough for me really. Right, let's get all his solar panels in, because I don't want him having an accident. It looked like the locked view seemed to be the best. Basically, that way our all of our RCS seem to be in the right sort of place and stuff. So we're almost round at an angle on him now. So that looks pretty good if we can hold it there. Basically, we want to sort of thrust straight forward. So let's get over that side. So that looks pretty awesome. Let's come to a halt here. Rotate round onto our target. Looks like we're slightly off, but anyway. I have a feeling maybe sort of this sort of angle might be a better sort of alignment. Yeah, let's try for that. Right. This one at least is a bit more controllable because the RCS is in the right place. So let's go and try and nudge our heading over there. Obviously we want to sort of come left quite a bit. How close are we? Well, we are pretty close actually. Let me slow down slightly. We're backing away from him, but that doesn't bother me. So let's come to a halt here. Try and line a prograde marker up with him. And there we go. I think we're pretty much aligned this time already. So I've got our only solar panel pointing towards the sun. So let's go for a docking. This one looks a bit better. So still swinging around slightly there, but maybe a touch left. So we're coming in at 2 meters a second, and that looks a lot better. Let's pop our lights on as well. But yeah, we look pretty much lined up there. So this should be good, I hope. Although it seems to be slowing down slightly. I think that's just our orbit is changing. Seem to be going off to the left, so let's push it back to the right a little bit. There's a slight amount of swing here. Seeing what a difference having proper RCS makes. Let's just slow down to 2 meters a second, maybe nudge it back left. And he's looking pretty good. He's just going to snap on there right now. Fantastic. Oh, well, we'll let the docking clamp do its thing. And there we go. Everyone's docked. My word. Time for a mental breakdown. Let's do the same with him. Let's get all of his fuel over there. Now, obviously, he's going to be returning, so we do want to bring this shuttle back. So I don't know. Maybe we'll give him like 300 or something. But yeah, so there we go. So he's fully loaded. Let's check his batteries are all right. Yeah, I think he's looking fine. In fact, almost everyone's fully charged now, I think. Yeah, good stuff. Well, been going for quite a while, just doing these little docking maneuvers. So I think we'll do the third part where we actually go down to the Mun in the next episode. So, but we're pretty much sorted here already. Station's looking pretty good. Everything is looking healthy. So, we'll hopefully see you guys next time. Take care.